Okay, so you guys did your project. You rolled 60 times, and how did you roll?
Well, we started each dice with a 1 facing the top and a 4 facing this way.
Okay, so let's just pop out and you would record.
Yep.
All right, so what'd you end up finding?
So we got 14 ones, 7 twos, 10 threes, 4 nines, 9 fours, 11 fives, and 9 sixes.
Okay.
And well, we didn't get the first 2 into the 26th roll.
A 2 didn't come until the 26th roll?
And we only got 6 more. So it might not be random.
Since it seems, well, the way we put it in could have something to do with it. Since a 1 was on the top and we got 14 ones.
That's very interesting. A 1 was on the top and you ended up getting 14 ones.
So it could be that it doesn't mix it up.
I mean, if we had a lot of time, we might do this. Again, we could do this with each of the other numbers topped. And see if it favors the number that's on top.
Well, we'd have to do it with the 1 and all. We'd have to face it. We have to do it with the 1, with the 2, 3, and the 5 facing forward, and then we'd have to do it with all the others. It's going to be a lot of times.
Well, that's interesting. So like, what if you did it with a 2 facing up, and I don't know, what might be facing forward if you have a 2 facing up?
A 6?
4.
A 4 facing forward. So the 2 facing up and the 4 facing forward. And so what was, when you did it now, you had the 1 facing up and what was facing forward?
4.
4, okay. So
the 4's got an average amount. But the 1s were really ahead.
Okay. And so you thought maybe it was not mixing it up
enough.
So if you did it with the 2 facing up and the 4 facing forward, what would you expect you would get?
Maybe a lot of 2s.
And less. Well, you might get the same number of 4s. 9, 10, 11 4s.
Okay.
Well,
and what number is playing the role of the 2 here? Like when you had the 1 facing up and the 4 facing forward, where was the 2?
So I think the 2 was to the side.
The 2 was to the left.
Here, let's put it in.
So the 1, so here.
So the 2 is facing this way.
Okay. So when you have the 4
facing up?
Sorry, what were you going to do next? 2 facing up, 4 facing forward?
Yeah.
So what number is playing the role of the 2?
The 6. So we just got a 6.
So maybe you would expect to not see that many 6s. So maybe you could do a follow-up, just one follow-up experiment, because we can't tell for sure if this was just random luck. Or maybe there's something to it.
Yeah.
But it looks like some further experiments are warranted here. Though the 3, 4, 5, and 6 seem pretty random.
Yeah, 3 is exactly random.
Okay.
And these are pretty close.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting thing. Now, do you think you could have a situation where it really was perfectly random, like totally perfectly random?
You'd have to try it a lot
But
of times.
when you rolled 60, you got 14 1s and only 7 2s. Do you think that could happen if it was perfectly random?
That could definitely happen.
Okay, it could?
If it was, some wild cases, I guess.
All right. Like when you flip coins, might you sometimes get like 4 or 5 heads in a row?
Yeah, that happens.
That happens, yeah. So we haven't done enough to test it for sure, but we do have some things we can test further.
Yeah.
Different rolls, different things. All right. Hey, good work this morning, guys.